What's going on? Welcome back to the Newcastle United versus Manchester City match preview. I hope you all had a great Christmas. If I do sound a little bit hungover, it's because I've had a drink yesterday. I was with the family enjoying Christmas, and I hope you all celebrated too. Now, we're playing Manchester City tomorrow night at St James's Park, one of the hardest games of the season. And the reason I say that is because Manchester City currently sit top of the league on 55 points. They're currently 13 points clear of their neighbours Manchester United, who sit in second place. Manchester City have one of their best seasons to date. You know, they could even go the whole season unbeaten like Arsenal did many years ago. I just don't know how we are going to stop Manchester City at the moment. You know, they're brushing teams away. You know, they're winning 3s and 4-0s. Last game out, they played Bournemouth at home. They won 4-0. It could have been 6 or 7. You know, they got threats all over the pitch. It's their second season under Pep Guardiola. The first season, he didn't win anything, which the Manchester City owners did say that they weren't happy because, you know, you look at their owners, they're spending billions on that club. And I was reading an article today about the Sheikh owners, how they've got a private yacht, they've got, you know, shares in this, they've got shares in that. That could have been us, you know, about 9 years ago. They put a bid in for the club, and Mike Ashley said no. But that's history now. You know, we're going through a takeover ourselves through Amanda Stevie, but that's a different video. Now, Manchester City at the moment are just on great form. You know, they've only dropped points once this season, and that wasn't even in a defeat. That was in a 1-1 draw against Everton earlier on in the season. And since then, they've just beaten every team. This season, they've had possession stats of about 70% or more. The opposition's at about 25% if they're lucky. Depending on the team that they've played, of course. But, you know, that's scary. Manchester City are very good at keeping hold of possession because they've got top quality players. Manchester City are a world-class, top quality team full of talent. And, you know, they're on par with Barcelona, Real Madrid. I don't care what anybody says. You know, this season, they're going for everything. And they're so hard to break down. You know, they're a threat. You know, they're a scary team to play against. And I've said this all season that I've never looked forward to playing Manchester City, wherever we play. Even for this week we're playing at home. But, you know, we've still got to play them later on in the month. We're at the Etihad, and that's never an easy thing to do. Who are Manchester City's threats? Well, let's just say it's the whole team. You know, they've signed Sergio Aguero from Atletico Madrid years ago, and he's just got better and better and better and better. You know, you look at players that they can bring off the bench, Bernardo Silva. But let's look at their main team. You know, you look at their midfield, they've got Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva. You know, they've been scoring goals, chipping goals left, right and centre. You know, you look at the wings, Mane. They've got Raheem Sterling. You always say, you know, you've got to mark one player, then mark the other. Newcastle have got to mark the whole team because there's no weaknesses in their team whatsoever. You know, you look at the back. You know, they've got Vincent Kompany, who's just come back from injury, the captain. Unbelievable captain, probably one of the best captains Manchester City have had in years. He's like Aguero, he's got better and better and better under Pep Guardiola, and that's what he's done to Manchester City. He's got them playing the way he wants them to play, and it's a scary way of playing. I remember his Barcelona days, his Bayern Munich days, always a scary team to play against, especially in the Champions League. You know, look at the goalkeeper. They've got Edison, who they're both from Benfica, for £35 million it was. Manchester City fans, quote down below. But that was a brilliant signing from Benfica because Pep Guardiola was never a fan of Joe Hart. Joe Hart was probably on the fringes of leaving. But you know what? It seems to have been a good move because you look at Joe Hart at West Ham, he can't even get in their first team anymore. And I don't know, Edison for me looks so calm in goal. He's so calm and collective. The way he just distributes the ball to Vincent Kompany, the way he kicks the ball, you know, he's not just kicking it left and right, he's kicking it all over the pitch, and he's finding players in Manchester City on quick breaks because Man City are a fast-paced team. Now, how do we fight against Manchester City? Well, like I was saying before, we're going to have to mock the whole team. It depends who Rafa Benitez plays. Is he going to go one up front and just defend, try and work the ball better? Or is he going to go for it and see what Manchester City do? Because I think if we play 2 up front, I think we will get exposed too much. And I think Manchester City could go on a route and score 5 or 6. But if we play 1 up front and be hard to beat, like we were at the start of the season, then I think if we keep the scoreline down, because it's Manchester City, I mean, there's no getting away from it. You know, they're going to score goals. You know, they're being blown teams away. You know, we're no different. We're a promoted team. You know, we're leaking in goals. Yes, we did beat West Ham 3-2 away, but we still conceded 2 goals, and we're left 3 against Bournemouth at home. Sorry, one against Bournemouth at home and 3 against Watford, should I say. And you've got to remember, these are teams that are in and around us. So, I think Rafa Benitez will have to go with the same back 4 of Kieran Clark and Jamal Lascelles, and they're going to have to be mentally switched on, because if they're mentally switched on, then we've got a great opportunity, you know, of trying to keep the scoreline down and making it a more respectable scoreline. Now, it depends who Manchester City pick, because they could pick anybody. I think if I was Rafa Benitez, I would just go 4 at the back. Let's try and pack the midfield and let's try and hit City on the counter-attack. You know, if we can score maybe 1 goal, 2 goals, then brilliant, but that's easier said than done. and it's Manchester City. You know, we're currently sitting 15th in the league now. You know, we were out the relegation zone for Christmas, which was great. You know, but we've got to try and build on what we've already got already. Not easy against a good Manchester City team. But yeah, you let me know your score predictions down below. I'm not going to make a score prediction because I think in my head I know what it's going to be and I don't want to lose any friends. But yeah, you let me know what you think the score is going to be. Don't forget to hit a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel to 100% NUFC. Again, thank you very much for all your support. How are the lads? Enjoy the game. I'll see you all later.